If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. What's up guys, it's FIFA Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have for you some more insane trading methods that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22. Now if you are enjoying the content or you are new around here, I ask that you guys do please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it and it helps me out a ton. And then make sure to check out all the links in the description, like Twitch for all my daily live streams, Discord for all sorts of trading advice and investments, and all the other links down there as well. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump right into this video. So guys, we got a couple different trading methods for you that are working wonders for me right now, and they should help you make a ton of coins. So let's go ahead and let's start off with my favorite one here. We're going to jump in to the Bundesliga here. We're going to be looking at Wolfsburg Gold Rare French defenders. What you're also going to do is you're going to add the shadow chemistry style. Now, in this filter, there's going to be two cards we're going to be looking at, LaCroix and Roussillon. Now, these are two very, very meta cards that get a strong link to each other, a hyperlink, whatever you want to call it. Roussillon and LaCroix, and cards that people love having with a shadow chemistry style on them, which is why we love putting the chem style on these cards. So if we take a look right now, I believe LaCroix is going to be the cheaper one at 2,600 coins here. So typically when I'm picking these up, I'm going to go for about like 2,200 at this price, because I'm probably going to want to list these for 2,500, the LaCroix. The Roussillons are going to be going for even more than LaCroix. We can take a look at his price when the time comes here. But the thing with a filter like this is these cards pop up pretty consistently. And the reason for that is that when you add the chemistry style, it adds a lot of value to this card. Because, for example, if we take a look at these cards without a shadow chemistry style, they're both down at like 1,000 coins. LaCroix might be up here a little bit closer to like 1,800 maybe. Yeah, you're starting to see LaCroix. So a lot of times people will just list those cards up for what their normal price is without a chem style, without knowing that they could list it a lot more. So see Roussillon's popping up for 1,000 or LaCroix's popping up for 1,500, when in reality they're going up like 2,500 coins for these LaCroix's. So that's why these cards do pop up pretty consistently, and I'm a big fan of this method. Now, what I recommend doing always with a method like this is checking out the bidding market first before you do sniping. So what you're going to do is just put your filter on, defender, shadow, all that, and then just flick through here and look for those bids that you're going to be looking for. And something that you need to know as well is each card's price, because Roussillon here, as we know, is going to be going a bit more with this shadow card on him. So Roussillon looks like he's going to be closer to like 3,500. And the reason for wanting to know both of these is, when a Roussillon comes around and he has like a 2,500 coin bid on him, we know he goes more than LaCroix, but we need to know how much more. So Roussillon goes like 3,200 we list him for. So now what you're going to do is kind of go through and look for any sort of bid that you'd be able to get a good deal on. For example, this Roussillon here, we're going to keep an eye on. And then you go through, you do all these bids and whatnot. And then while you're waiting for these bids to kind of expire, that's when you're going to go through and do your sniping. You want to do your sniping while you're waiting for something else to kind of happen. You don't want to just sit there and only do sniping and not pay attention to the bidding market at all. You want to you're able to kind of do both with this method. And then we jump over to the LaCroix here and see if we've got any deals rolling in. We know we want to pick them up like 2,200 or less for this card. So that's kind of the idea with this, is do your bidding, then transition over to sniping while you're waiting for those cards. So let's see if we're able to pick up a card here. Oh wow, I won him and never listed him up. Hopefully he's still going for a decent price. We will see though. We will see. So yeah, so this, for example, I've got a minute left until this next Roussillon expires. So instead of sitting there staring at him waiting for it, I would just go in, go defender, chemistry style, shadow, 2,200, and sit here and try to snipe while I'm waiting instead of just sitting there staring at those. Oh, we miss a LaCroix for 1,000. Come on now. What are we doing? Oh, wow, they're popping up everywhere now. 1,800. Who's sniping these? Typically with a filter like this, I find that it's a lot easier to pick these cards up than this. My goodness, people all over these right now. Especially one for 1,800. People must be sitting here trying to snipe these cards right now. Maybe a Roussillon would do us better, but Been a little bit, so now we transition back over to the bidding and kind of see, do we need to bid on these cards again? Yes, because these go for 3,200 each, right? So I'm willing to go up to like 2,900, I would say 28. We'll stop at 28 just to keep things simple. So hopefully we're able to win a couple of these, and then we'll move into our second filter here. This one for 2,700 would be nice. List him 32, make 500 coins off the back of that. You lose what, 160 on tax. It was 340 after tax. I'm just gonna list this guy up and just try to take a little bit of profit. I'll look on Flippin what he goes for, honestly. Let's take a look. Are we gonna win those other ones though? That is the question while I'm messing around here with some random card. Oh, sick, he's gone up in price quite a bit. All right, we'll list him 6.9k. Look at that. Look at that, 1.5k profit off the back of that. Beautiful stuff. So we win that one for 27. We'll bid 28 there. And that easy stuff, boys. Easy stuff. 500 coins on this one. Possibly another 400 on the next one. We're making easy coins off this. That is what we'd like to see. So we're going to go ahead. Someone's bid higher than we like there. So we're just going to go ahead and remove that card from the transfer targets. Now, on to our next method here. What we're going to be looking at is something that for some reason is just so good. And we're going to be looking at Eredivisie Gold Common strikers here. So in this filter, there's quite a few cards here. We got Gotza, Vinicius, Zahavi. I believe there's one more, if I'm not mistaken. No, we saw Kudus before, but he was position change. And if you look at the price of these right now, these are going like 1,000 coins, 1,100 coins. Let's check 1,200 here. So basically 1,100 coins a piece here. So I would try to pick these up like 900 or less. And it's going to be very similar to our last filter. And that what I recommend doing is instead of just going straight into sniping, you should go in, bid on the cards that are worth bidding on, and then come back out and do your sniping. Now with this, with common cards, there just aren't as many on the market, so you're not going to have as many cards to bid on, especially when it's cards that are pretty rare, like these strikers here, as you can see. So I'd probably just add a bunch to your transfer targets that have a good price or going to be good enough to bid on, and then go in and do your snipe again. A little bit more low budget. You're going to see these cards pop up relatively fast. The thing is, I just find it really hard to snipe cards like this because I think it's a pretty popular filter at the moment. I've seen quite a few people using it, but I mean, these cards will pop up for 400, 500 coins, because who would think Zahavi is going to be going for 1,000 coins? You'd think he's a nice 600 coin card. If we take a look here, oh wow, everything's selling here. Sold an Azpilicueta from before, Bonucci sold, and that Roussillon we picked up sold, which is beautiful stuff. And then always keep an eye on those bids as well. Again, 2,700 is what we won that other one for. Don't mind that price. And then now you got all these guys on your transfer targets here too to kind of keep an eye on. And then you can go back in and snipe those Eredivisie cards while you're kind of waiting for these to get down. I mean, you got 40 minutes. You can do whatever you want. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.